Jack Dorsey, the former CEO and co-founder of Twitter, just posted this right here about Bitcoin and XRP. Yes, look at this right here. Michael Saylor wearing a Bitcoin suit transforming into an XRP coin. Yes, look at this video right here. This is huge right now. XRP is going to replace Bitcoin, according to Jack Dorsey, the literal co-founder of X. He basically co-founded X, which was Twitter basically, but now it's called X. He just posted this on another social platform, but this video is huge. Bitcoin. Michael Saylor wearing a Bitcoin suit. Look at this. Transforming into an XRP coin, everyone. Right now, if you own Bitcoin, if you own XRP, this is huge because Jack Dorsey is sending us a message, a hidden message, that XRP could replace Bitcoin. That's literally the only thing that I can think of by looking at this video. Like when I see this video, that's the only thing I think of is Bitcoin is going to be replaced by XRP. Bitcoin maxis could turn into XRP holders. That's also what I get from this video. Like people that hold Bitcoin might sell their Bitcoin and buy XRP. That's another message from this video. So this is huge right now. If you own Bitcoin, if you own XRP, because imagine if XRP flips Bitcoin. A lot of people think that that is impossible, but I believe XRP could do it. And a lot of people were saying that Ethereum was going to flip Bitcoin, but now XRP is actually flipped Ethereum already. Like XRP right now, fully diluted market cap of XRP is 238 billion. Ethereum is only 232 billion, and XRP already flipped Ethereum. So XRP could flip Bitcoin next. And according to this video right here from Jack Dorsey, this is possible. XRP can replace Bitcoin. Now, why would Jack Dorsey post this? Well, rumors are that behind the curtain, during the crypto summit last Friday, Michael Saylor was experiencing an emotional roller coaster during this event. Yes, the White House and the United States government are clearing the path for Ripple to become the mainstream coin for U.S. Treasury and banks. Saylor is pushing for Bitcoin, but he didn't get what he wanted. Now, Mr. Dorsey might be right the whole time about his XRP give. Stay tuned. If you own XRP, if you own Bitcoin, if you own cryptocurrency, join us, subscribe real quick, because also XRP is gonna explode very soon. Like it's only a matter of time until we make our next leg up. 2025 is our year, and right now we are doing the exact same pattern as we did in 2017 before the next massive leg up. We consolidated and then made another leg up. So right now we are consolidating before the next leg up. Now, XRP at $2.33 can easily 10x this year. Yes, in the next few months, XRP could literally go to $10, $15, $20 in a few months. Now, why do I say that? Because this right here is the XRP versus Bitcoin charts. Yes, this is going all the way back to 2014. As you can tell, from 2014 to 2025. And this is comparing XRP and Bitcoin. Now, in the 2017 bull run, that's when XRP had the huge pump. XRP's ratio to Bitcoin was all the way up here. Now we went down, 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 and we consolidated. When we were down here, I told you this is the perfect time to buy. And a few of you probably remember those videos that I was making. So when XRP was here, I was telling you to buy it. And now we pumped a little bit. And now I'm telling you that the next leg up is going to be all the way up here to meet this trend line up here. Now, why do I say that? Because as you can tell, in 2017, we hit this yellow line twice. Once up here, and then over here, we got pretty close to it. So just to reach this level right here, and for example, when we do that, that will mean that XRP will go up about 1,000%, literally 1,000% just to reach those levels, which is basically a 10x. And if XRP had Bitcoin's market cap, one XRP would be worth about $28, which is an 11x from today's prices. So XRP did a 6x within a few months. So it can do it again. It can do it again. It has done it before many times, and it will do it again. It's only a matter of time. XRP is poised for explosive growth this year in 2025. And now here's another video of Jack Dorsey, the same guy that posted the XRP Bitcoin GIF that I showed you in today's video. This is the guy right here. He literally co-founded Twitter, which is now X, and he used to be the CEO of Twitter. And in this video, he speaks about Bitcoin's challenges, how it's slow, it's expensive. There are not many solutions yet built on Bitcoin to make it mainstream. So listen to what he has to say about Bitcoin and his criticisms of Bitcoin.
What would stop it from being used for payments at this point? Or what would relegate it to just being digital gold, in your opinion?
Well, no one uses it as payments. Like, that's it. And if it's not accessible in that sense, like if people don't understand how to use it as payments, if it's not easy, if merchants aren't accepting it, all these things will compound into people just not seeing it as relevant money, and instead of just being this digital gold rock.
Do you think that it's a lack of development? Because we have things like Lightning and Fedi and other kind of layer 2, more payments focused protocols that live on top of the Bitcoin base layer. But is it more of a it needs to be used question to you, or do you still think that there's far more to build?
There's always more to build. I just think it's not accessible to people. Number one issue is like people don't have Bitcoin, and they have no reason to buy it other than the investment value. Number two is when they have Bitcoin, where can they actually use it if they can use it? So there's a lot of chicken and egg problems, and I think many of them are being worked on. But ultimately, it has to come down to the fact that like people value this thing for a reason and they want to use it. So I do think, obviously, I think the investment vehicle is a good first step. We built the Cash App, we built the Bitcoin exchange and the Cash App for that very purpose, because it's the fastest and easiest way to get people access to Bitcoin. But the next step is the hard one, which is like how do they utilize it instead of just like watching it go up and down? How do they actually use it for to exchange value? And how does that benefit like a merchant? How does it benefit an individual? So that's what we're focused on.
Theoretically, Bitcoin could run on top of the XRP ledger. So the XRP ledger could power Bitcoin to make it faster and cheaper and solve some of these challenges that Jack Dorsey is speaking about. Now, I know the Bitcoin maxis will hate seeing this video, okay? They won't like this, but it's true. Bitcoin is slow, it's expensive, it's not really meant for payments because Bitcoin has a lot of challenges that XRP solved, and XRP does better. So right now, the Bitcoin maxis are afraid about XRP. Now, I'm not making this video to hate on Bitcoin. Okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Bitcoin. It still has its place as digital gold, but XRP does way more than Bitcoin. XRP is the next generation cryptocurrency that could literally replace Bitcoin. That is what Jack Dorsey is saying with this video right here. What you are looking at on the screen right now is huge because XRP will replace Bitcoin according to Jack Dorsey.